Okay. Also, I'm starting with Cheech and Chong. Fuck everybody.
I didn't know that whatever the hell you said was so controversial.
It's not a great background song, but I don't care.
Yeah, an IHOP ad.
Oh, I am too.
What is? Who is what now?
IHOB.
IHOB?
Yeah.
Dude.
Also, hold on. I need to read the fucking tiny text on this for what the hell they're also advertising then. Get rewards by purchasing gift subscriptions to Adam's channel while they're live in any category. What the fuck does this have to do with Crunchyroll?
Well, what drops is it?
Well, I assume it's drops for like, I don't know, like a free month of Crunchyroll Premium or something, I assume. But it doesn't like say that. So it's just like bad. It's just bad advertising because it doesn't. I don't even know what it's advertising.
Well, aren't you curious now? Don't you want to engage with it out of interest and curiosity?
I think if the purpose of your ad is to make me have to do more work to find out what the hell you're talking about, that's an excellent advertising. Actually, it's like an ARG.
Oh hell yeah, I love ARGs notoriously.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have them enabled. Can I disable them? Well, I mean, if you guys want those, I don't. Disabling them seems silly, but.
Well, I mean, again, you get drops by gift subbing to you, Adam.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So if anything, it's a net benefit. You know, you just pay that small $5, and then you get a free month instead of just paying the whatever, like $15 a month to get like a full year.
I mean, genuinely, if you're gonna like subscribe anyway, 30 days of like a month of a 30 days is a month. A month of a streaming service for free is kind of neat. So
I mean,
yeah.
I'm just surprised it's not Amazon Prime Video or whatever.
Oh, true. Are they in cahoots with Crunchyroll, or is that just like unrelated?
I think it's just unrelated. They probably just struck a deal because the Venn diagram of anime and gamers is pretty circular.
Yeah, I would deny that or have anything to say about it, but you could just look at my Steam library or the game we're playing right now and probably have a couple words to say about it. Oh. No, I should probably... No, I'll show... Well, I already started talking about it. And everyone here besides Robbie is here for Persona, usually. Check this out. Isn't that cool? It's a little like...
Are you showing it?
Yeah. It's like a Haru bean thing. Shape. Capsule. Doll thing. I don't know what to call it, but it's cool. I went to... Sam! Oh, sorry. That's Sam. He's cool and important, and I haven't seen him in like at least a year and a half, 2 years. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, Bean. I went to round 1 with my girlfriend, and we just saw those. We're like, what? Like, it was not a claw machine, but it was a surprisingly easy to win one because of like gravity.
I like anime. No, wait. I love anime. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Shows like One Piece, Mushoku Tensei, Monogatari, ORV, anime coming soon, and more. Characters like Kim Dokja, Araragi Koi.
Ah. The like Epstein Island flags got triggered by Araragi.
True.
I have not seen the Apothecary Diaries. I've heard good things. I know what an apothecary is generally because of Fire Emblem Fates. So it's just another lesson of how you can learn more things from video games than books.
Again, I'm just surprised that like medicine anime is kind of like its own subgenre. Because there's a
Yeah.
shocking amount of just like shows about running like pharmacies and fantasy worlds or whatever.
Is there one good one that a whole bunch of not good ones are ripping off, or is it just like this mysterious trend that's picked up?
I assume there's one good one that
mean-
everybody's ripping off.
I don't think so. It's just a shitty isekai trend. Like I wouldn't really equate those to Apothecary Diaries. Like the weird pharmacy isekais are kind of their own retarded subgenre.
Okay.
Well, I assume it's its own.
Apothecary Diaries is just some
Yeah,
like period thing.
I assume it's its own stupid subgenre of light novel.
I would love
That is
to.
just like infected.
I'd love to play Trauma Center. I don't know if does it. I'm a little squeamish when it comes to medical stuff, but I assume it's like a DS game, so it can't be that bad.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, what's the worst thing that happens in it?
Fucking.
I need my drops. I need my free
Yeah,
month
for
of
some-
crunch instead
for
of just
one, you have to
stealing.
like fix a botched vasectomy.
Oh
That's
no.
pretty gross, like, honestly.
Yeah.
That's like there's some graphic shit on. So it's not pretty. It is not pretty.
But it has that like one song, like the bum bum bum
Oh,
bum
shit.
bum 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 bum, because that's from Trauma Center. It's the one thing I know about it.
Well, I don't know what else to tell you about Trauma Center because I haven't played it, but I can tell you that we do have a hype
No.
train that is approximately 62% of the way there. We only have 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. That's 4:20 left on our hype train. You guys better get giving those bits and those subs and those.
Especially if you want your
anything else you
free
can pay for.
month of crunch reroll.
I just liked abbreviating it to shortening it to crunch.
Yeah, I just clocked that.
You know?
If you guys want that month of crunch, you better get that hype train rolling.
You better start crunching on that crunch.
If you don't got that train rolling, if it don't leave the station, Crunchyroll ain't gonna be arriving. It's on the next train, and if that hype train's stuck in the station, that Crunchyroll train ain't gonna arrive.
How can you expect to be a captain of the crunch? Okay, we can play the game now.
Well, yeah, it's just bikinis like totally mogging the camera now.
True. That's my face whenever 4 minutes goes by and no one reads dialogue.
Mhm. Oh, okay. Because I'm trying to remember what the hell happened last time. Because we were just kind of saying. Well, I mean, the giant notifications are.
Oh, hype train!
Thank you, Deb.
Oh my god!
That's hype that Sam got one. That's great.
All right, guys. Level two was complete. Not just
No,
level
you're
one, not just level 2, but level 3. This might be a record.
Jody's
This
getting
might
that
be a record.
crunch.
We rarely get a level 1 hype train, but now we got a level 2 hype train.
Adam, how do you
also.
solve the hype train problem?
Oh, you try your best to fill it with as many bits and donations and subs as possible, so it gets really heavy and it slows down and stops before it hits
Is
anybody.
Sam Kayla's alt?
No, Sam is my friend. So like it's kind of the same thing in that it's someone I know in real life, but that's honestly better. They're better. I like them better.
The more hype train levels we get, the more likely you are to get that crunch. So if you want to get crunching, you better get rolling.
Why? I feel like we're performing for like Sam exclusively at this point. We don't do this much.
Hey Sam, think about it. You got gifted that sub. Now you gotta pay it
I'm
forward. Gotta pay it
contributing.
forward, man. If you want the hype train to get rolling, you gotta start the pay it
It's as
forward
rolling as
train.
it gets. We're not hitting 4.
Think about it. We could hit 4 though. We've never hit. That could be. We could hit a new record. The level 4 hype train, unseen territory.
You just-
Adam, Ace.
I still don't know what they do, or how they help, or anything.
They're hype,
I-
bro. Do you not think trains are cool?
I don't have
Have you,
the
like seen him go around the track?
I don't have the type of autism where I can like name them when they pass by, or any type of autism for that matter.
Well, yeah,
So
most
no,
things are
unfortunately,
kind
I don't know that I think trains are that cool. I like Thomas the Tank Engine.
of-
He's cool.
I'm disappointed that Twitch got rid of the option to watch an ad to like get 30 bits or whatever. 'Cause
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was Doge the one who bought the? Okay, I don't know how come. So Doge bought the like gift sub.
Yeah.
But he's not one of the conductors. It's only me and Strummer.
What?
I don't know how this works.
I don't know. We don't know how
I
this
am
works.
Adam's personal doctor, and I have determined he has the Ace Attorney autism. He needs to stop lying before the court.
That's fair. We are in a court of law, and I shouldn't lie. I just said that I didn't. Oh, I did say nor any for that matter. Damn. Good contradiction pointing outing.
I'm being a terrible defense lawyer for you right now.
No one. I have to be my own lawyer constantly. I don't know that anyone jumps to my defense. I just do it to myself.
I'm so bad at it. You don't even recognize me as your own lawyer.
No.
You've been assuming you've been defending yourself this whole time.
I have been. I have no lawyer. Look at my lawyer, dog. I'm going to jail. I get so defensive already that I don't even know that there's time for you to step in.
Yeah, fair enough. But okay,
Yeah,
alright. After being completely blindsided again, I forgot one more time what the hell happened up to this point.
I'm so sorry.
Hi, Bikini. Hi, Bikini.
My controller is not working. Whatever, I'll just use the keyboard. Okay, so...
Well, I thought it would be safer if I tried and recap because I think what we were getting at is just like Bikini didn't really remember the thing correctly. We established that she got stabbed before she fell out of the room, and Iris didn't have her hood on at the time. And all this to say that I think we're slowly but surely, and I think all this to say that we're slowly but surely revealing that it couldn't have been anyone else besides Iris in her room because she never left the room in the first place.
But that's not good for us because that's kind of our client.
Yep. So Edgworm is slowly digging himself into a funny hole.
He's still has prosecutor brain.
Yeah.
But again, a voice activated Ace Attorney. If you ever want to like just peep the evidence or whatever, just let me know.
Good.
Oh, this is the first testimony.
Can I briefly go over it?
What? Oh yeah.
Pretty standard one. 4 colors, 1 brand.
Okay. Oh, Sam, I don't know if you've been here for this or if you're still here, but we'll explain anyway. We're in the off season right now, so you can have as much fun with this as you want. This won't be counted towards anyone's total. But the game is guess what socks Ivan is wearing.
Hype train success.
Oh, hype chest. Hold on. Hype chest ahead.
Oh, we got hype chest.
Sorry, I need to open it.
Actually, no emote.
Oh,
and
but yeah.
badge.
That emote's so passive aggressive.
Oh, I think I got it as well. Is it this one?
Yeah, it's this one.
That one, I hate that one. That one sucks so bad. Yeah. But that's so mean. Why do I want? I don't want my chat to have that. Take that away. They don't need it.
This is a perfect memento of our current what's it called? Record of the level of hype train that we've gotten.
Congrats, that's awesome. But sock poll guessing there, your guess will necessarily include 4 colors and a brand for the socks to be. And I have a soul read coming up. Shit, that wasn't the whole guess.
No, you know what? I'm stealing that. That's my whole guess.
Well, I'll tell you that that's kind of mine as well.
Oh. No, never mind. I won't, though.
Strummer, I haven't bought them yet, but I will. Cool, dude. I've got the hype train conductor badge now.
Congratulations.
Shit's awesome.
I like Steven's guess. Is camel your 4th color or the brand?
A Camel is like a cigarette brand, I think.
Is that what that song Camel by Camel is about? Don't ask how I know that song or where it's from. What are we doing?
Maybe.
Eventually we'll start playing Ace Attorney, but right before that, or while that's happening, you can we're playing a game where you guess what socks Ivan is wearing, and the criteria right now is you guess 4 colors, because the sock presumably has 4 different colors on it, and then 1 brand. And depending on how much of it you get correct is how many points you get, and the most points wins. And once you win, then we'll tell you what winning does for you.
But trust me, you want to win.
You do. Winning's the best part. Okay, that's 1 too many colors, because there's 4 colors. But
Yep,
I love where your head's at. Not the chocolate or the cereal, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
I would.
Well, the cereal is. There's a gym called Crunch too.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, there is. Crunch Fitness, dude.
Damn, there are a lot of things that all go by that same name. It's crazy that the one I'm using, that the thing I'm referring to is the one not called that.
Is there an anime called Crunch?
There's gotta be.
No, I mean it's just. Actually, yeah, they're probably. So, all right, I think out of the scatterbrained happenings that have shown up, I'm remembering everything up to this point. So, we'll go back to that first line when back during the cross-examination.
Yeah.
So, although I don't think it was anything besides an intro to this statement. So, well, thinking about it now, I didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise.
Oh, crunch is also a type of work that sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna pull up the dictionary and look at every single definition of crunch.
I think we're figuring out all of them though, which is cool.
Mm-hmm. The dictionary of the mind. But I've never seen so much blood before. That's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? And that's when I awoke. Mystic Ami was stabbing Mystic Elise through the back.
This all confirms Miss Von Karma's theory. I will get back into the voice. Give me a little bit.
Van Karma strive for nothing but perfection. Putting together such facts is nothing for me. You should know that Miles Edgeworth.
Perfection is an impossibility, Francisca Von Karma.
You could have learned that 18 years ago.
Well, she's the one that said, I am perfectly perfect as all perfect things could be, or whatever.
Well, that was Edgeworth's philosophy until like 2 years ago when Phoenix Wright kicked his ass.
True. Now Edgeworth understands good enough.
Mm-hmm.
My win-loss ratio is still like 95 to like 4, so I guess I am a pretty good lawyer.
Yeah. Although, when the class average is 99 in your country, which you are not in because of localization, you're doing pretty poorly, I think.
Is Sam a new friend? How long have you known him for? What does he like to eat? How old is he? What is his major? What's his favorite Pokemon? Does he have a sister? No.
The no punctuation was fucking gold. Sam a new friend. Relatively to all my friends, yeah. Known him for, I'd say like 1.5 years. Does he like to eat? I don't know, food, I guess. How old is he? I don't know. Older than me, I presume. This is major. I think he was comp sci like me. What's his favorite Pokemon? I wish I knew. That's a fun question. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Dunsparce. And I don't know if he has siblings. There you go.
What about no?
Oh, yes? Okay.
Oh, okay. So when I looked across the scene, the sword was already in place.
You can actually see your stabber. Never seen so much blood before. And she fainted. And then this is what she saw when she woke up.
Because the only thing that I can see that plausibly happened is that because the sword has those little, like, you know, I don't know what to say, but like ridges sticking out.
Yeah.
Maybe Iris was trying to help pull the sword out of her. Why there was more blood, so it looked like a stabbing.
I guess.
And then after Bikini fainted, someone else just kind of rearranged it to make it look like, you know, the statue stabbed her or something.
Sounds plausible.
So we start pressing, we gotta get the lore.
Of course. There's so much. This is a very lore-heavy case. I mean, go figure. It's the last
True.
one. Ever.
True.
No more games after this.
No more games
Everything
after
else, yeah, everything else is fan fiction from this point on.
No more video games, we only play League after this.
That's no. Yeah. Don't say that. Don't even fucking joke about that. Not cool.
Fine, Valorant, alright?
I guess I would rather do Valorant than League, but either way, not great.
So at the time, was the victim bleeding? Well, I was very shocked to be seeing all this, of course. So I'm not entirely sure.
Don't be a Pancho Libre. Forgetful.
Because Trenton plays League and Valorant, but not necessarily by choice. I mean, it's like, if your friends do cocaine, you're gonna start doing cocaine, you know?
Yeah. Again, it's such a shame that Arcane is such a gateway drug.
I know. Because Kayla's seen Arcane. She was like, you know, I might actually want. I'm like, no! No movies!
But I don't think I saw any blood. Not then.
I'm very controlling and manipulative.
I'm sure that you didn't. The weapon was acting as a plug in the wound.
Plug.
Plug.
In any case, let's be clear on one very important point. Bruh. Did you actually see the instant in which the victim was stabbed? Think carefully. This is very important. It's Iris we're talking about here. I'm thinking for all it's worth. No, when I looked it over, the sword was already in Mystic Elise's body. It might not be conclusive, but I think the judge is very hungry. And this testimony also supports her theory.
The victim was stabbed in her room and then dropped into the courtyard. I think this proves rather well Miles Edgeworth.
Are you sure you haven't seen a lot of blood before, Bikini? Are you sure?
So you're saying that you saw the victim's blood? I mean, that is kind of a contradiction, because she said that the victim wasn't bleeding, but she saw a lot of blood. But that's right, some of it splattered onto Iris, too.
When the defendant was arrested, she was meditating in her room. And her blood-flecked clothing was neatly folded in the corner.
Iris! Get rid of that!
What? Her clothes were blood-flecked as well?
Well, that seems quite conclusive to me.
What should I do? Press the point further? Must have been ketchup, I can only assume.
I think we gotta circle back.
What was the dinner that night? It had to have been tomato pasta.
We do know what it was. It was gravy and potatoes and stuff. Meat and gravy.
I'd bide my time for now. We'll circle back.
Witness, please continue your testimony. From after you witnessed the victim bleeding.
Now, on to what the killer did next. You saw none of it, correct?
Pot roast, yeah.
Well, I was unconscious.
How long was you out for?
I don't know, 10, maybe 20 minutes. A young man with a very prickly-looking head woke me up.
Larry.
By stepping on me, actually. In a good way.
I'm not sure I like that method of resuscitation.
Well, I wasn't asking for mouth-to-mouth or anything of the sort. But I would have welcomed a more gentle awakening right about then, let me tell you. I shall have words with the offender personally. What did you see upon waking? Awakening, sorry. By Mystic Ami, you're referring to the golden statue, correct? Just stabbing someone to shoot Shichi.
Fuck. Shito. Shichi. That's hard to say quickly. I know how to pronounce it, but it's hard to say fast.
Shichishito, a sacred treasure, is terrible enough. But to then make Mystic Ami hold the blade.
This is like religious or anti-religious terrorism, I think.
True.
It's like if you killed someone with like a nail and then made it on an inverted cross. I don't know.
So, something like that, yeah. Or if you, I was trying to pick which religion, and then it's just not a fun process of like, which of these am I allowed to say? How do I make this not horribly distasteful? Not even for fear of any, like, repercussion, just because I don't want to be mean, but that's not gonna happen. Sorry, did you say that?
Truly a heinous, despicable crime.
Well, it's easy to despise something. Anyone can do it. However, there's something that cannot be done so easily.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's doubly hard for you anyway. What is the problem?
Exactly why would the killer set up this gruesome scene? Can anyone explain the reasoning behind that?
No, I don't think I can.
There isn't always a logical reason behind why someone acts.
That's true, so true. In early spring, for example, I often find myself... But she just kept going, I guess.
Yeah.
But there isn't always. That phrase might come in handy someday. There are too many unnatural elements in this case. Divine inspiration.
Or demonic inspiration in this case, if they're anti-religious.
True.
Why would anyone want to be demonically inspired?
I don't know, I just thought that sounded cool.
And why was it necessary to use the Shichishito from the Ami statue as a weapon? Was it an affront to God? Or Yahweh?
It was chill as hell.
Why was the weapon ultimately placed back in the hand of the statue? If I expose the flaws in this testimony, perhaps then I will begin to find the truth.
Oh, there was a Burkle sack. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Can I tie up the sock game?
Absolutely.
Pull up the court record, we gotta see Phoenix staring at the camera.
Oh, yes sir.
Let's see. Adam, you guessed black, gold toe.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good guess.
Thank you.
That netted you a whopping 0 points.
Sounds good.
Steven's still on pull up my point counter. Alright, Steven, what'd you guess? White, blue, red, gray, and SpongeBob SquarePants. Steven, you actually get 4 points. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
I hope one of the points was for SpongeBob.
Same. Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. Although, I guess, how many points was the brand worth?
The point distributions were 2.5. So for the 4 colors, one of them was 2.5, another one was 1.5, another one was 1.5, and another one was 1. And then the brand was 2.
Okay. I hope it's SpongeBob. It could be SpongeBob. That's awesome.
All right, let's see. Sam, pink, purple, red, blue. And then I'm gonna skip green since that's a 5th color, and then Courage the Cowardly Dog. That gives you 2.5 points. Yeah, 2.5 points. Okay. Martin, what do we got from you? Orange, black, white, red. Martin, you also have 2.5 points.
What about the brand?
I'm sorry, but they were not Crunch socks.
Shit! Fuck!
Remember? Black, red, orange, yellow, Tom and Jerry. Strummer also has. Let's see, Strummer has to be 1.5. 1 point. All right, let's see.
That's Big Steven, I think.
Actually, hold on, wait. No, that's blind. That's white. Okay, Martin. Hey, Martin, I forgot what you said, but you have 2.5 points. I don't remember if I said something else. For a second, I thought I counted wrong, but I guess I didn't.
Pearl has a big ass forehead.
Yeah.
Actually, so does Maya. Her bangs just cover it up better.
Yeah, where's Doge?
I guess it's a matter of haircuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
white, black, blue, camel. Doge, you have 3 points.
Mm.
And okay, but you don't have a 4th color. Doge, you have 3 points, and your brand is incorrect. You're pretty close, Doge. You're actually pretty close. But Steven did in fact win. Hey, Doge, if you had guessed another like common color, you may have been able to take that. But our socks were in fact brown, navy blue, white, and red.
Mm.
And they are Tommy Hilfiger socks.
Those are all the
they're-
SpongeBob colors, though.
They are all the SpongeBob colors, and the pattern is just they're kind of mostly brown with a little bit of line. There's some very light, there's some light red line work, and then some white and navy blue squares.
Mm.
So
I love that this is the kind of like fetish version or fetish portion of the stream where we just describe socks in agonizing detail. So
Martin, as my witness, my second pair of eyes, if you will.
I'm the eyes on the back of his head.
Mm.
The brown. That's navy
Yeah,
blue
they're-
right there. I'm counting that as white. Red.
The brown is also a bit beige. I think beige would have also been acceptable.
Yeah, I would have accepted beige or something close to that, but there wasn't really anything that stuck out to me as close.
I don't know. Whenever I see that color, I just think of like khakis.
mm.
Yeah, it's basically like that kind of tone of brown. It's like a very light brown.
But congrats, Big Steven, right?
Good job, Steven. Congratulations. That means you do, in fact, get to make a request.
Is this previous one still ongoing?
Maybe.
Okay.
And you get to make a request, Steven. So, think about it real hard.
Mhm.
Get to me before the end of the stream.
Yeah, we gotta get that by
And we'll
EOS.
That's right. That's right.
Previous ones of what? Okay, sounds good.
I guess just like the previous request, maybe? don't
I
know.
would love it if I don't think that's what it is, but it'd be really funny if this particular request was there is none, but we just keep referring to a request that will never happen forever.
That is a good one.
I wish I just kept that. I wish I kept my mouth shut. But I'm in the
Yeah.
position to be asking about it the most amount of time. So I feel like that would only be a prank that would work on me. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to wait and see. Absolutely. Oh, we already did the last.
I mean, it is a lofty request having a sock request bit thing be a long-running bit.
That's a good one, and he'd do it for Steven. Steven's got the best requests in the game. We all know this.
Steven has good requests, and
Mm-hmm.
if there's a funny end to it, it's pretty good.
But alright, going back to your previous statement, you said that you saw little bleeding when the victim was stabbed. But now, you say you saw the victim bleeding? Well, I say that what I saw is what I saw.
What did you see?
Well, I was gonna say nothing more, nothing less, but I guess we can continue.
Sorry. I was really interested in what you were saying, and you have really nice eyes, miss.
That's why I'm trying to hide them in the back of my head, man. Maybe I didn't see the poor woman get stabbed, but I saw the girl pull the sword out of her, plain as day. See, I was right.
Mm-hmm.
But pulling out with you? No. Well, it wasn't exactly pulling. It was more like it came out.
Witness, you will add this statement to your testimony. It is of vital importance.
Oh, was that important? More important than you can imagine.
You can say that again.
I saw the instant which the blade was plunged into the hilt was smoothly drawn out. Smoothly, you say?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that you saw the sword smoothly slide out? That's right. The whole thing happened right next to the gold statue of Mystigami. The in and out motion was right next to the statue.
How scandalous.
Mystic Elisa was on the ground and Iris was stooped over her.
What position would you say they were in?
Dolphins?
Is that one? I don't know. Is dolphin a position?
I was just looking at the
Yeah.
Yeah, Elise was making.
Yeah, that's dolphin for sure. Standing dolphin in this case. Or is Iris the fin? Anyway.
The sword was the fin.
Yeah. Does this sex position require you to kill the person to do it?
It's praying mantis coded.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
but it's called
as per any good one.
Right. Yeah.
The sword was buried up to the hilt. When Iris stood up, the sword in her hand just slid out of Mystic Elisa's body. It slid out from that gaping wound. Ah!
It goes without saying that if the sword was removed, then there would be bleeding.
Nothing at the place here.
Is that really the case? I can't help but feel that something's off about this testimony and is very out of place. That something which couldn't possibly have happened appears to have happened.
The miracle?
No, that never happened.
Okay. This is our new thing. Thoughts?
Can we scroll through the evidence?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is salutation here.
Salutation here.
So Larry tried to get Iris away from Mystic Elise and then killed her.
True.
Weather data, lightning thing. Again, if there's something particular you want to see, just let me know. Damn bikini short.
True.
Again, she's got a lot more makeup in that photo.
Yes. That was right before one of her jobs. And this is the picture.
Let me go back to the autopsy report.
Yeah. I can't examine it any further. This is all the info.
Yeah.
I know at least for this statement, the thing that stuck out weirdly to me is again just they're emphasizing smoothly a lot, which feels weird for the serrated blade. Because again, it seems like it would go in very easily, but then like having to pull it out, like yeah.
That could be an angle. Oh, here, I'll do us a favor here.
But I don't know, that just seems like the only thing, at least from the situation, that I am, like, thinking. Because the only other thing that seemed out of place was the, when they went into Iris's room, her outfit was, bloody.
Oh, yeah,
But we don't have that, so, like, we don't have any evidence related to that, really.
I don't think so, no.
Oh, and what Edward was saying, where he was like, oh, something that clearly could not have happened. It's like, he said that they said that the sword was drawn out, but then also that the sword was like still in her with the statue, right? Can we go back to like the statue photo?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was pulled out, then like why was it still in her when she woke up? Because that's what Bikini's claiming that she saw, the sword being pulled out of her. Also, the blood doesn't really match on the photo compared to the. Yeah, there's blood on parts of the sword that, like, actually, yeah, never mind. Ignore that. I guess one, like, thing was, like, fully submerged in her.
What's, like, the statement before and after this one?
She didn't see the insertion of the blade, that, and then...
Okay. What's the next one?
Oh, that's...
Okay.
And that's presumably this.
Yep. Oh, wait, I'll go back to this photo again?
Yeah.
Okay, there's blood in the back, obviously, where she was stabbed, but also in the front. So, like, when Iris was saying that she saw no blood, why was there blood, like... Again, it's a whole bunch of things here, but I think it has something to do with the, like, this statement here, and just how much blood there was, and the sword. Because it's either the sword or the photo. I think those are the only two pieces of evidence we really have here.
Okay. What are you thinking? Like, if we were gonna present one of the two. If we had health, that'd be nice. We could just do both, but...
Yeah, this is the hard mode.
Yeah.
The most difficult trial.
I think I saw something that might be relevant later, but like, can we try the sword here?
Sure.
Sister Bikini, you are a reliable witness.
Oh, my day was good. I worked. I had 2 students to teach, and it was a lot of fun. I had a good time. My day was good.
At least, I'd like to think so. But there are too many contradictions here. What do you mean? You make it sound as if I'm a liar. But you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you.
Damn, she's turning on the charm.
What the contradiction are you talking about?
Well, in the scene that the witness claims to have seen, the weapon was thrust up to the hilt into the victim. Furthermore, the killer withdrew the weapon smoothly from the body. However, both of these are complete impossibilities.
Well,
It's still short.
Yeah. What do you... I didn't even get to read that.
Explain yourself.
To start with, do you think it'd be possible to stab someone to the hilt with this? No matter how I look at the defendant, she doesn't appear to be strong enough for that.
Based.
It doesn't appear to mean I struggle. I too may appear to be weak and frail,
Objection?
but I can crush men under my heel and make them weep should I choose.
Different kind of based. The objection stands. I whipped a little back there, I must admit.
Well, that isn't the only issue here. If the sword was truly stabbed into the body up to the hilt, well, just look at all the branches on it. It certainly wouldn't come out smoothly.
That's...
We also have the problem with the amount of bleeding. It's true that when a blade is left into a body, it acts as a plunge of sorts.
Blood.
However, when the weapon is shaped like this, it's an entirely different story. The wound would be too large for the blade to completely stop the bleeding.
That's nothing more than conjecture. In reality, the victim was stabbed with a Shichichito. Even a weapon of this nature may still sometimes slide out smoothly and may still sometimes stop the blood loss.
I'm not finished. There's still one more. Conclusive contradiction.
You've still got more?
Well, this one is simple. If the sword really was thrust all the way to the hilt, why is there only blood on the tip of it?
Ah,
If this witness is telling the truth, then there should be blood along the entire length of the sword.
no.
Order, come on!
Bravo, Miles Edgeverse. Raising this many contradictions from a single piece of evidence. All the other attorneys I know could maybe manage one, if that.
But what does this all mean? You've proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon, but...
Having come this far, there can only be one answer.
And that is...
The weapon used to kill the victim was not the Shichishito.
What?
A foolishly foolish idea born from a foolish mind of a foolhardy foolish fool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. I think she's topped that, but I'll just try and keep a track of her high score.
Do we count F? Wait, do we have the F and from as part of the alliteration?
No. Yeah, I was just looking for the amount of fools in there.
We're looking for fool iteration.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's examine this again. What was it that made us think that the sword was the murder weapon? Well, it's because of Mystic Ami was holding it. Exactly. However, if you reflect on this, that is the only basis we have to assume such a thing. The impression left by the scene was just too strong. That's what influenced us. It influenced us to believe that Shichishito was the murder weapon.
Order, come on, let me do it.
So maybe the Shichishito was not the murder weapon. Even if that's the case, it changes nothing, Miles Edgeverse. The sister here saw everything. She even saw the defendant stab the victim with a sword-like object.
That's true. Your response, Mr. Hedgeworth?
If that is so, I'd like the prosecution to answer the obvious question it raises.
The obvious question?
Yes, namely,
When are we breaking for lunch?
that is a good one. And where did the real murder weapon disappear to?
Oh, I guess I get to decide that, don't I?
True, the judge usually gets to decide when we get to recess. It goes without saying that the police searched the main hall, the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as to what a sword-like object was found?
That's
Answer the question, Miss Von Karma, and don't hit me unless you have an answer.
No evidence of that kind was found.
Another mystery to throw onto the pile. A trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast.
Excuse me, could I say something? I just remembered something, actually.
What is it, sister?
I was just thinking, it's possible that just maybe what actually happened was, it was just over there.
What exactly are you going on about here?
The murder weapon, I mean. Maybe. I think I might know where the sword was disposed of. You what?
Well then. I think we need to hear the testimony from you one more time, sister.
Impossible. What else? What else could this old woman have seen?
Not so easy on the other side of it when witnesses can just say, I remember something, and then keep going, edgeworm.
Man, have pulled up the autopsy report.
Yes, sir.
Okay, alright. It kind of checks out.
Come on.
The time keeps changing. She said 10 o'clock before.
Time discrepancies are so case one.
But I saw the murder at around 11 p.m. And after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. And there, I saw tracks. Tracks that indicated the Blowmobile had been used.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Who would use it if not you?
It takes
Nobody else can
15
handle it.
minutes. It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 using the Blowmobile. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. Iris could have done that. She can drive the Blowmobile after all. I trained her myself.
Oh, impure.
That's wild. That's wild.
Did you happen to document the process of training Iris on the Blowmobile?
No, but we do have some training videos you can look at if you'd like.
It's not that I want to look at them per se, it's just I think they could be very valuable evidence in this case. Witness, please tell us everything you know right away next time.
Well, I'm not in the best of shape. With my back and my age, you know.
Oh, I disagree.
Quite. There were indeed snowmobile tracks in front of the main gate. Here's a photograph.
Look at this photograph. A snowmobile, eh? I see. Well, it certainly is an interesting theory.
The tracks begin in front of Hazakura Temple and run all the way to Dusky Bridge.
Old people remember KS1. Well, we played it a couple times, so hopefully that helps with the dementia.
This is the first case.
Oh, yeah, it's really cool to that you guys let us start here. This is case one for any Brandons watching. And yes, I'm gonna play Xenoblade 2 again.
It's coming. That solves your pescadilla problem, yes? The Eagle River's current is quite swift, meaning that it doesn't freeze over in winter.
Oh, it's never gonna freeze, because it's boiled. It's boiled.
What?
It ain't never going to freeze, because it's boiled.
That doesn't make any sense.
The water.
Objection. Mr. Judge.
Water, ice, salt, water, ice, salt,
Have you been watching the videos that Pearl's been sending you on your iPad?
Yes, but they suddenly stopped yesterday. What's the deal with that?
Oh, goodness.
Making it the perfect place to dispose of the murder weapon.
Well, it couldn't dispose of Phoenix Wright, so how good of a disposal process could it really be?
Or Dahlia Hawthorne.
Who? Who's that?
Damn it. Damn it, Edgeworth. You fucker. Damn it. It's like that, but red.
I only know a, what was the other name she went by in that case?
Oh, Melissa Foster.
No, I only know Melissa Foster. I don't know who Dahlia Hawthorne is.
All my homies hate Dahlia Hawthorne. Friendship ended with Dahlia Hawthorne. Melissa Foster is now my best friend.
But Adam, I thought she was your teen angel.
Oh, well, who said Maya? You were Terry Falls.
Yeah, but don't you remember after that one stream when you were like, man, honestly, I kind of respect Terry Falls though.
I don't know that that's how I talk, but yeah, I do remember saying that. I do maintain that Dahlia Hawthorne is cute. But I'm a little younger than Terry Falls is.
Are you though?
Yeah. I won't be forever.
Adam age revealed to be 30.
No!
Chris Pratt is Phoenix Wright.
Better than Mario, I think. I'm cool with Chris Pratt playing Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, Chris Pratt could be a good Phoenix Wright if it was like voiced. I don't think he could be Phoenix Wright if it was live action, but voiced, I think he could pull it off.
Yeah, I agree.
He did good as Emmett, you know?
Yeah, he just would pull that. Yeah, just do that voice, which I guess is his voice. So did you say that?
No. Did you really go to the river to dispose of a murder weapon?
The Edgeworm voice is bleeding into Martin voice. I kind of heard it there.
What do you mean? They were always the same.
Mr. Edgeworm, your cross-examination, please.
Bro, she's Sigma staring at us right now.
I know. Oh, right.
Jack Black is judge.
Yeah, Jack Black with the gray beard could make a good judge.
It's just the Mario movie.
I've got because of Minecraft movie memes, I have a little Jack Black fatigue. Can we just like not put him in movies for like 3 years?
2.5. Final offer.
Alright, deal. I like Jack Black as much as the next guy, but man.
We should put Jack White in the next movie.
Yeah, whatever. We'll score 1 for the home team. Okay, what? Murder at 11.
So,
to the main gate.
the Blowmobile had been used.
And it takes 5 minutes to get back with the Blowmobile. Maybe they threw the weapon in the river and came back. And Iris can drive the Blowmobile.
Gilbert Gottfried is Miles Edgeworth.
Objection! I have the autopsy report has been updated.
Again, if Gilbert Gottfried's still alive, he'd make a good Winston Payne, maybe.
Oh, fuck yes. Oh my god, he'd be great. Hell yeah. I play him a little more monotone, but I think like his voice line is like, objection! Like it's really, he is, oh my god, yeah, that's great. Do we have any other
start lore hunting?
Blowmobile evidence?
Not really. I mean, we just have the bridge.
I guess this is snow. So the snow stops, according to Bikini's timeline, a little bit before the murder.
Look, she said around 11.
Yeah.
So let's just assume that that's 12, at 10:30.
I
at
suppose.
Maximum.
But I think by the time the murder happened, the lightning had already struck the bridge. So I guess we can assume it's after 10:45, because...
Yeah.
Maybe? I'm trying to keep this straight in my head, too. Anyway. We gotta get the lore, I suppose. Maybe things will pop up.
You are sure about the time? I know it's a bit case 1, but... yeah, I was worried about it after
It's so case 1. Why was that
Because I have a strong sense of responsibility, especially at this time of year. The acolyte was being doused in freezing water at the time. I couldn't very well take the easy bath all night, now could I? So at 11, I decided to leave Hazakura Temple. Wait, so at 11 she decided to leave?
Okay, so I guess the murder would have happened around 11, so to speak. And then she would get there probably afterwards. Because the autopsy report is just when they die.
Yeah.
She could have stumbled
Okay.
upon it, I guess, slightly later.
But that means that the lightning struck the bridge, like, before she got back.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So she couldn't have gone to the temple in the first place, because that's when the lightning struck.
Oh, but she couldn't have known that until she got to the bridge, right?
Yeah. So she left the temple, probably got to, like, Heavenly Hall, and then saw that she couldn't get there, and then I guess decided to go back? But then she said that she decided to go back because of the bath.
Well, she left... Okay, so she was at the inner temple... I think. I'm pretty sure she was at the inner temple with Maya, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, ow, my back hurts. I'm gonna go take a bath. BRB, Maya. Don't die while I'm gone. So, while the bridge is still up, she goes back, so that would be before 10:30. She goes back to Hazakura Temple, takes her bath, and then when she's on the way back, like she just wants to go leave, that's when she sees the murder. She doesn't actually ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Okay, and then on the way back the first time, she saw the Blowmobile
Zendaya
tracks,
was Maya
but she never
Fey.
actually ended up
After her sudden death,
leaving.
she was recasted by Billie Eilish.
Both of those are gross, but... I think there's stuff in the testimony about the Blowmobile tracks, and so we'll get there.
Yeah. But her estimation of the time seems reasonable, at least.
System.
I like how respectful Francisca is of the Fae clan spirit powers.
True.
Her fucking case in Game 2 was predicated on that being real, which was so rad.
True. Literally.
She's like devout, it's cool.
It's spirit law, dude. She's actually specialized in it.
Totally. Oh my god, little George Lopez's.
I like the little George Lopez.
That's so cute, I love that. I wish I could make that cost 1 bit. I will look into that, because that's cool. It's very, very cool.
I like the on-screen celebration more than the TTS.
Mm-hmm.
You can trade the prices. But you asked Phoenix Wright to report the crime, correct?
If they're annoying you, I can just share the game instead.
Oh, no. I love being able to hear them, because I know when to pause, too.
Okay.
Right. The one who trained with me. Who trounced me. Well, it seems like she's the type to hold a grudge about who trounced who.
Junpei. God, that's so cool. I love that.
There isn't a phone in the main hall, so I sent him to the bridge.
Send him to the bridge.
Phoenix Wright, he didn't even have his cell phone on him.
Well, he had forgotten it at home, apparently.
The naive boy as always.
I'm surprised that he, Phoenix
Boy.
is 7 years older than you?
Yeah. And
Doesn't make him any less of a kid.
Edgeworth and Phoenix are the same age as well.
Yeah.
So I get, yeah, she's significantly younger than an Edgeworm. Is that a pride flag?
Intersex.
In whose sex?
In what?
Blowmobile?
Not only do I always carry my phone, but I always have my whip in hand too.
Anyway, I was really scared, and it was taking him a while to get back. So I thought I'd go out by the main gate for a spell. Okay,
What kind of spell do you mean?
So that was actually important, because she's saying that she saw the tracks after
The murder, yes.
the murder, when she went to go tell Phoenix to go to the gate. Well, to go call and see the bridge still on fire.
Yes. Give Adam Money Day? That's a nice holiday. I hope everyone celebrates.
Get another hype train going.
So as I recall, there was a Blowmobile outside the main gate when I visited. That's it. That's the only one we have. Only one person's allowed to ride the Blowmobile at a time. No matter how much snow falls, it'll run. Now, you're certain that the Blowmobile was there at the main gate when you arrived? Yes, of course. It was parked in the front of the gate.
So she had already gone, discarded the murder weapon, and returned by that time.
I'm not sure if this is really relevant. Should I press further? Never. Never,
I think we need to circle back.
It's very likely that the Blowmobile is related to this case. I can't help but think that Iris used it, but for what? I'd better hold off this. For now.
Well then, witness.
Right.
How long does it take to reach the bridge by snowmobile, whatever?
Blow snowmobile.
Blow snowmill.
Well, normally it takes 4 hours, but I guess Iris is...
Damn, 4 hours? I don't know if people, if anyone could last that long.
The Dark who could barely handle it.
The who?
Daru could barely handle the Blowmobile.
Oh, Dario. I thought you said Dark, like Joe Dark,
Yeah.
like Onion Head
No.
Joe, the murderer from the SL9.
You're an
case.
onion head, Joe.
Onion Head Joe. He killed other people, and for what? He traumatized that little girl, Emma Sky. She thought she did it, but she didn't. I knew it the whole time.
In that case, why didn't you use the Blowmobile yourself? It could have spared you some walking. Ah, there's a reason for that. Have we got a moment for me to explain?
I think that's why the question was asked in the first place.
It was about a month ago.
It was just about a month ago.
I was driving my beloved little Blowmobile, happy as can be. I fetched some water, and when I was headed back, when I went and crashed into a tree, the tree and my back both went crunch, just like that. Is there crunch the word of the day?
God, I hope so. I owe
Yes.
someone fucking money.
Bro, we had two crunches in one statement right here.
Crunch mentions. Crunch. If we're the word of the day is crunch, I owe what, 3? 3 subs?
It is not crunch, it's antithetical.
Oh, I like that word. Crunch. It would be Adam gives everyone money back day, which is not great because I think this made me eligible for a $50 payout from Twitch, and I would like to keep that money.
I haven't been able to find the courage to ride anything since then.
Oh,
So I've let everyone else
That's
ride
sad.
the Blowmobile instead. Anyway, the killer must have used it.
doesn't this sound familiar, Edgeworth? Throwing shit in the river. Edgeworth, you were fucking there. You went there.
Give me a break. It's been like, what, 7 years?
5.
Still, 5 years is a long time. A lot of stuff's happened.
I guess so, but we still
Wasn't-
remember
was
Steins
lawyer.
Gate memes, and that was 5 years ago.
Was a lawyer, wasn't a lawyer. To refresh our memory, how long were you knocked out for? Like I said, somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes.
It's possible to get to the bridge and back in 10 minutes using a Blowmobile.
I have to concede that that's more than enough time.
For you, maybe.
Is it all you fish we could add to concede Miles Edgeworth?
Talk about Hyris and the Blowmobile.
So, while it would have been possible time-wise, one element remains out of place here.
It takes longer for girls?
Do girls even have... Well, I guess they have summoning equipment, but it takes two to tango.
Well, what would this mystery element be?
The killer's reasoning, Your Honor. Why did the killer do all of this? Why go to Evil River to dispose of a murder weapon when there are other methods?
Well, because that's the best method by far, I think. Your response, Miss Von Karma, I would just don't... Come on.
Bring to me for help over the slightest thing. Why don't you think for yourself once about, Your Honor?
What?
Jeez, there's nobody at the top as always.
Over the big top, if you will.
Hey. That's a
Hey.
good one.
Thank you.
I'll wait.
Okay.
I'm looking for it.
No worries. Take
Just
your
for
time.
that one, I'm looking for the big top gif. There we go. I sent it.
Okay.
Alright. Anyway,
Which one? The bad opinions one?
he
Yeah.
was forced to play Turnabout Big Top. He has bad opinions. With obnoxious text all over the screen.
It's so
and the scale
good.
behind it.
I love that meme.
I should make the text flashing.
Agreed. Not obnoxious enough.
Whatever's the reason, the fact remains the defendant could have done this. Some of the weapon was disposed of in the river, another point to me, Miles Edgeworth. But you had
The only way
strike two.
We only keep score based on the overall win-loss ratio. We don't keep score based on in-court. Whatever.
Who cares if you win if you still have 4 strikes?
What? Strikes? There are strikes now? I mean, there are penalties, but not strikes.
You need to get the point, but you also need to play the perfect game.
True, I guess we can be judged like baseball players.
Well, it's hard to say you played the perfect game if you lose, because there's no real team you can blame. You know, neither of you brought co-counsels today. It's a 1v1.
I would have brought someone like Maya, but apparently she's kind of MIA.
That would be cool as hell if Maya assisted you. Although you should
Also-
probably get your own spunky assistant.
Well, I mean, I'll just have to look for someone who is very reminiscent of Maya without being Maya.
There's a lot of those. You're gonna have to get a little more specific. Hashtag should have been Emma. We'll get there.
Anyway, another mystery to feed the fire.
Emma is just a horribly underutilized character. She's so cool.
True.
She was gonna have the spin-offs. Isn't that crazy? It was gonna be Emma Sky Investigate.
That would have been wild.
Ah, great. Just more Rise from the Ashes mentioned, you know. But Edgeworth's cool
The
too,
more
I
Rise
guess.
from the Ashes, better.
Only probably the most popular Ace Attorney character ever. Oh well.
Only the most popular character besides Phoenix Wright himself. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. I guess he earned his spin-off.
I mean, if we look at them jointly, at least, at the very least, if we look at them jointly, that's where we see the most amount of gay fan art. So I think that says something.
That, yeah. It would be hard to do gay fan art of, like, Phoenix Wright and Emma.
Mhm. Can we get some more? Can we get some more gay fan art of the girls? You know, can we get some more lesbian fan art?
This is just going straight into Martin's, like, folder on his computer. I think you're asking out of, not out of representation's sake, but of self-serving.
Yeah. You got
Oh man,
You got
hiding.
guilty.
Guilty as charged.
Was there any reason to go and throw away the murder weapon? Luckily, then. Surely there's a problem with this testimony.
When you make the text flashing, you should also extend it in the loop for like 5 minutes, then put Max Galactica and Mo kissing at the end for 2 frames. Steven, you're a fucking genius.
Does that image even exist?
I hope so. Steven, you know what to do.
Steven, get that cooking and I'll have the gift ready.
If you find it, I will come. I mean, if you build it, they will come. Sorry.
That's all Adam needs instead of the Blowmobile.
I just need Max Galactica and Mo kissing.
Yeah.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
Max
that was my point.
Galactica. I'm not even supposed to be here. And then he blushes.
Well, I mean, I was gonna bring this up as a tangent that I thought would take away from things, but now that Ivan is going.
Yeah.
There's that new Tim Robinson movie coming out. Happy Mother's Day, by the way.
Happy Mother's Day.
I keep on getting ads for it.
I
And
haven't.
I'm tempted enough to see it. It's Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd. It's called Friendship.
Hmm.
I have no idea if it'll be good or bad.
That sounds good.
Yeah, right?
Friendship. It says 2024. Is it out already?
Maybe it is. Well,
It's got a 90 on Rotten Tomatoes and a 7.6 on IMDb, which tells me nothing other than it's not
alright.
controversially bad.
I think the situation here is again because it's smaller indie budget film, A24 shit. It like initially released in 2024 to middling media attention, and now it's releasing in theaters more widely this year.
Okay, cool. I'd love to see it. I like Tim Robinson, no secret.
I don't know anything else about it. The trailers haven't done a good job of saying anything about the movie, which is a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see it. I like him and what's the other guy's name? I don't know. The Detroiters, which is his kind of more structured episode by episode show rather than I Think You Should Leave, with him and his buddy selling like advertising. Like his dad is a really successful advertising company, and they take it over and do really silly ads, and it's great.
Yeah, I mean, I should probably watch it because I mean, I've been looking for some sitcoms that I need to sit through.
And you didn't think to, you didn't.
I'm back.
Hi. If only someone we knew watched a lot of those and could recommend some. Oh, no, it's no big deal. Never mind.
I mean, you mean like you just did, you fucking tsundere bitch?
Whatever are you referring to? Also, you said that after. How could I have known? It'd just be nice to be asked, is all. I'm just kidding.
You mean like I just did?
No, you did not.
You're like 2 steps away from sending me the angry eat Miku image, alright?
What image? Wait, what image?
I'll find it.
Okay.
Now all I have to do is start poking holes in this flawed account.
Oh, probably find it if it exists and make it if it doesn't, if that's effort you want to be spending. Where? Is this the Berkelsack state? I think it was Blowmobile related. The Blowmobile is taking over this case.
What if like the rest of all games related and like in any way related to Ace Attorney were centering around the Blowmobile?
Everyone is a Blowmobile lawyer now.
It became the like case 1-2 statue, but for every thing.
It's like always involved somehow. It's like this cursed artifact they have to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay, found it.
Alright,
It's not important or particularly funny if that's you.
me? That's me?
Looks like you.
Thank you? Even though I showed it for 2 seconds, somehow that's gonna be the auto-generated thumbnail.
Good.
Like that one time, I think it was the finale of Justice for All. It was like the chatified court sketch of that one guy.
Hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the guy who tackled?
No, I don't
I
think
fall
so.
asleep for 10 minutes. Why are you guys gooning?
We're not gooning. That was a picture of me. So if you're gooning, you've told on yourself hard.
True.
What? No Max Galactica porn at all?
Zero?
Zero Max Galactica porn? Crazy.
Look up his real name, Billy Bob.
Billy Bob Johns.
Yeah, Billy Bob Johns.
I'm sorry, I'm just surprised because it's, you know, Ace Attorney and people think that's gay. If there's no Max Galactica pornography,
See, this is when
I think we have our proof.
The gay shippers haven't played the game. Proof.
True. Like, guys, just play the games. You'll you will be forgiven. There's so many more you could do.
There's so many more men other than Phoenix and Miles Edgeworth.
Yeah, there's 2 judges. Do something with that. I love that we can just use bits to send Steven to Rule 34. That's maybe the funniest thing ever. You're loyal to a fault. You can't. He's our strongest soldier. We just can't keep sending him to the front lines. It's cruel.
I need answers to every possible doubt. The Blowmobile in question. Was it still warm at the time? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean, eh?
What do you mean, Miles Edgeworth?
What do you mean? I don't know, there's a song there, I think.
True.
I'm playing to a slow crowd here. It goes without saying that using the Blowmobile will heat its engine.
Warm, fiery
still
Blowmobile
warm.
passion.
If it's still warm, then it means it was recently used.
Ew.
I see you. I never thought of that.
That's right. I overlooked that too.
Of course you did.
And answer the question, please, witness.
Francisco von Karma could be Miku's cousin.
True.
Miku's older German cousin. I don't often go around touching hot engines, especially after the Blowmobile was used recently. However, now that you mention it, there wasn't any snow on it.
No.
Yes, for some reason, only this Blowmobile wasn't covered in snow. There wasn't any snow on it? Curses!
Just the court record. Okay.
Yeah, no snow.
No snow. On the mobile. It seems highly likely that the killer... Sorry, you go ahead.
Blow snow. Nose.
No
Blow
snow.
no snow.
Mobile.
Mobile?
Blow no snowmobile. It seems highly likely that the killer did use the snowmobile then, eh?
How long does it take to get to Dusky Bridge by Blowmobile?
It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge.
So I think we got everything statement-wise.
I still think that the time is a little questionable.
With the murder or the weather?
With the murder, the weather, a bunch of other things, where it's like, she said that she saw the tracks when she told Phoenix to go, like, call the police at Dusky Bridge.
Right.
So the Blowmobile, killer, in between the time of her fainting and waking up, took it, drove there, destroyed the bridge, or, threw the weapon in the river, and then came back.
Mm-hmm.
So, if that's the case, when did she... I think she fainted, like, right when the initial stabbing first happened, right? So, like 10, 30.
Yeah, when she saw whatever it is that she saw.
And then go to the weather report again?
Yeah.
So, the snow... The snow, right? 7 to approximately 10:50 means that it stopped snowing at 10:50.
Yeah, so everything that Bikini's talking about would be after the snow stopped.
Okay. So it makes sense there was no snow on the Blowmobile.
Right.
And then, okay. Because I'm just thinking out loud here, right? I'm trying to get the sequence of events correctly. But back to the weather report thing, because I completely got sidetracked because of the snow. The lightning started at 10 and then stopped at 11, and lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. So depending on when the killer left to go throw it in the river, I'm assuming she here, assuming it's Iris.
Sure.
Like, she
Our
saw
client.
the lightning. Yeah, our client. Like the lightning struck the bridge, like right when the murder weapon was being thrown in the river.
I'm not sure, because we've agreed that the murder, like, whatever Bikini saw was after 11, right? She left at 11 and then saw everything, fainted, and then that, after Bikini saw it, is when, presumably, I guess Iris in this scenario, went to go dispose of the murder weapon. That's what she's claiming.
So if that's the case, then Bikini couldn't have made it. Like, she couldn't have made it back before the bridge got on fire if she left at 11.
Yeah. Because the bridge was on fire for half an hour. But you could still throw something in the river if the bridge was on fire, because it's the river is on both sides.
I think that part. Yeah, I think that part lines up. It's just when the initial thing happened, I guess.
Right.
The throwing the murder weapon away part is still fine. It's just like when Bikini left and saw the thing happen is debatable.
Uh-huh.
So I think the weather report is the only one that actually has the times on it. So maybe present.
Sure, yeah. Let me just for safety's
although
sake.
I guess whichever statement was the press Morse statement would be the one.
That'd be this one.
Or like, which was the one that at the time, like at the very beginning.
Oh, but this.
And then that's the one where she talked about, or maybe it was the following. Yeah, at 11 she decided to leave Hasakura Temple. Well, in the previous statement, yeah, and that's when she talked to Phoenix and went to the main gate.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was just talking about the snow, that the snow had melted.
Yeah,
And that's what the weather report. But again, that fact actually lines up, where it's like, if the snowmobile had been used and the snow stopped at 10:50, then there wouldn't be any snow on it when she came back and saw it.
Mm-hmm. No, she can't, because she doesn't have a driver's license.
Yeah, you have to have spiritual power to drive the Blowmobile. Everyone knows this.
Oh yeah, that's why Bikini can do it. Although I don't know if she... I imagine she has powers? What do you think, Ivan?
Also,
Are you otherwise occupied?
I've been working on an obnoxious GIF.
Larry and Regina is an interesting combo.
Can we, can you go to the right?
Yeah.
Go to the right. Go to the right. Go to the left. Go to the left. To the left. Go to the left one more time. Go to the left one more time. Go to the right twice. If I am to make an impromptu guess whilst working on this GIF, can we try and present that image of the Blowmobile here?
Sure.
Okay, no.
What were you thinking?
Something about there only being like one real set of Blowmobile tracks.
True. It could... Oh wait, there are footprints in that image. Go.
True.
Look, footprints.
There are footprints.
Like, it's blurry, so I can't tell what direction they're going, but it looks like it's leaving the temple.
Maybe. I don't know if it's... I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I also thought it was something having to do with the Blowmobile tracks. So now I'm... Oh, well, jail. Go to jail. Jail forever. That's what we get for all of our hypothetical scenarios, assuming Iris being the killer is true. Is that what the footprints? Maybe?
Well, because presumably that photo was taken like the day after, you know, right?
Taken that night, apparently.
Taken the night from the main gate to Dusky Bridge. So yeah, whose footprints are those? Because if we're assuming that this is after, then I would think that that's either Bikini's or Phoenix's.
Right.
Because it's either Bikini coming back to the temple, or that's Phoenix leaving the temple to go ring the phone.
Well, if that were the case, then wouldn't... You got it.
What's the title of this thing?
Tracks photo.
The main gate. So this is like the main gate of Hazakura Temple?
Yeah.
Okay. If we go back, I mean, there could also be something with like the Blowmobile tracks being over the footprints if there's supposed to be a specific order of events here.
Again, I'm just maybe it's something to do with like this statement, like went to the river and then came back, because I think it does have something to do with the tracks. Maybe.
Yeah, the went to the river and came back while I was knocked out. I mean, I still think the photo there is suspect.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because you guys had it.
So I admit this photograph proves something. It proves that the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder.
You finally accepted the inevitable, it seems, Miles Edgeverse.
However, if what the witness says is true, then why is there only one set of tracks?
That's what I was saying.
Iris left Hazakura Temple, threw the weapon into the river, and then returned. If that was the case, then naturally there should be two sets of tracks in the snow. Those those from heading out to the bridge and those from coming back. You're right.
You're forgetting one thing, Miles Edgeworth. On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by the snowfall. This removes your precious contradiction, now doesn't it?
I see. While she was at the river, the snow stopped, leaving just the return tracks in the snow. I feel right at home talking about snowy.
What do you have to say now, Miles Edgeworth?
Is there a flaw in your theory? The idea that the snow column covered one set of tracks. If you hit the "it's flawless" right now, I think we're dead.
Yeah, but it's Francisca von Karma. She would never have any
She'd
statement
never
of
make a
flaw.
mistake.
She wouldn't do that.
That's true. It's actually true, I think.
Not to mention that we were discussing exactly this earlier and came to a different conclusion, but no, she's wrong. I mean, correct.
Mhm. The tracks leading to the bridge were covered by the snow. I do not have any evidence that can dispute this claim. Footprints, one of those.
In which case, the rest is simple. Sister, who was the only person who could have driven the snowmobiles that night?
Pearl.
Well, that would be putting Pearl in the Blowmobile heavens now.
Oh.
You can't hide it. I already know the answer.
It could only be Iris.
And the reason being?
There's only one key for the Blowmobile.
A key that the defendant is responsible for.
What?
We've been really quiet this episode. Order,
What?
good.
I'm so focused on making a cool gift right now.
Oh, really? Can I see?
Yeah, dude, as soon as it's done, it's gonna be perfect.
Now I don't feel like a clueless puck bunny. I understand everything. Steven, is this a phrase? I know you didn't, like, grow up in Canada, I don't think, but, like, you would know if it was, wouldn't you? If the defendant did indeed use the Blowmobile, which means Iris is most definitely the why won't anyone let me finish any sentence.
Well, Your Honor, please, I found out what a puck bunny is.
What is
It's a
it?
term used to describe a female ice hockey fan.
Oh, that is hilarious. Okay. Is that assuming that because they're women they don't know anything about sports? That's not very nice.
I don't know, I think it's just a term used for a hockey fangirl.
Oh, okay. I guess I did tack on clueless puck bunny. So, they're not
Yeah,
clueless
it's a
by
catch-all
nature.
term.
I wasn't catching all of them, just the clueless ones. Although I wouldn't mind a puck bunny. That sounds sexier
there
the
is
more I
only-
say it.
But there's only one gaping hole in this on Karma's claim.
Ew. That's your sister. Also, I'm not sure if I care for your response, Mr. Edgeworth. Next time, bring up whatever issues you have earlier. You go to jail forever. My little minor nitpick about your case means you die. Next time, bring it to my attention a minute before. And now she goes to jail for life because of Ace Attorney penalties. Hard mode. I assume it goes about the same. Maybe.
Well, the tracks to the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. However, Miss Von Karma, that is impossible.
Would you care to explain? Why is there a rude index finger currently pointed in my general direction?
Well, why is there a rude gloved palm pointed in my general direction?
Because I am correct and you are wrong.
No need. The evidence will do all the talking for me.
For the last time, Mr. Edgeworth, the things in your court record cannot speak to you. And on the night of the murder, yes we can, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. In order to dispose of the murder weapon, the outgoing tracks were erased by the snow. Or so claims Miss Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, eh? Evidence that the outgoing tracks were not covered by the snow. Which I think we discussed earlier.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I guess they're asking for the footprints and then the weather report or something?
We did
Mainly the...
show the photo.
Yeah, but we already showed this, so like...
Probably.
I mean, yeah, because again, she said that she left at 10 at 11 anyways, and the snow stopped at 10:50.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime. Like I said, it was around 11. Of course, this means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this statement. It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder.
The weather report?
Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., but stopped at around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling. It's impossible for any tracks to have been made after that time to have been covered up.
What if someone used a really big shovel?
That's what be
Then there
really
would
cool.
be-
How big of a shovel would they need to shovel that much snow?
Like massive, dude. Like as massive as the load paper fade meme.
Holy
What-
shit.
Sorry to interject, Mr. Edgeworth, man, but wouldn't there be a hole in the snow that they would dig the other snow from in order to cover the previous snow, still leaving evidence?
No, they just need a second really big shovel. What?
You cannot
Order?
create-
What?
You cannot create or destroy snow.
Very well then.
Do that.
Maybe instead
sure?
of digging it, they used it to just flatten it out. But it looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in. I was waiting the whole trial to say that. Don't hit me.
It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow.
And now you're doing it. Not cool.
Mouse address opposite the computer lie on the weather of all signs.
Pathetic?
Answer me the sun.
Doge, that's a Larry-ass
I'm just-
comment, and you know it.
When is a weather report ever correct? So true.
They're usually pretty correct after the fact.
No,
Wouldn't you
you.
say?
I think that's what the judge is going to have to say. You've got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast. This is actual data. Ow!
Forecast data, all weather reports have some inaccuracies. It may still be snowing in the vicinity well past 11
Are
p.m.
you God, Miss Von Karma? But it's true, we can't be totally sure, eh? But I mean, can't we? Because it's evidence. We need reason to doubt evidence.
What? How'd you pull that off? She's not God.
It had stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple when the murder took place. You need to provide conclusive evidence of this.
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Very well. I too cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony.
I feel like they're gearing up for another evidence prompt.
Get back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Mouse Edgeworth.
That's rich. Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where's your evidence that it had already stopped snowing when the victim was killed?
I mean, we have a few photos of the crime scene. Are any of them
We got
snow?
this.
No snow.
Yeah, no snow in that.
But I mean, but that's after throwing away the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
There's no snow in that photo either, but obviously that would be supposedly after.
Yeah, where's your evidence that it had already stopped snowing when the victim was killed?
Oh, what does it say about the lights out thing?
Oh, Iris's testimony?
Okay, lights out bell ring at 10 p.m.
Ivan, you're a cool guy. A Chad even. I hope you overcome your brain fever soon.
Well, this GIF I just sent to Picto Chat helps a bit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I haven't put the other thing in yet. This is just it being more obnoxious.
Whoa, you found it. The mind upload scan of Max Galactica. Oh, wait, he put. Okay, it took me a little bit to notice. I didn't want to look at it, so my eyes kept darting away, but I got enough glances to clock that is, it's not necessarily Mo. But yeah, it is. Whoa. Okay, cool.
Bro, I don't know if it's just a stream. It might just be a stream, but it's showing up as slower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, yeah, because like frame rate. Because
yeah, okay. Yeah.
This is good.
Now, how do
Truly.
you make it loop for 5 minutes before freezing on that image for a second?
That's what I've been working on trying to find out now.
Because I think the more loops it would have, the more it would make it the more you need to compress it in order for it to fit in Discord.
True. You gotta be able to read it because we need to know that they have bad opinions.
Everybody loves a compressed GIF though.
True. Like the entire Shrek movie is good. But as the one requisite case solver, Mr. Edgeworth, what are your thoughts?
So, that it already stopped snowing when the victim was killed. I guess their murder weapon might also be important, because there's no snow there.
True. Yeah, because I guess there's no snow on it here.
Well, I mean, the fake murder weapon, because...
oh, true.
Because there's snow on the statue, obviously, but no snow on the sword. What else? What else? Body fell 10 feet. It's not like this. It's not like the extra millimeter of snow would have been able to cushion her fall.
All right.
That it stopped snowing when the victim was killed. Because, okay, the autopsy report says that she died. Blood loss from stab in the back. Body fell 10 feet after death.
AD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anno Domini means after death.
That is very true.
Okay, can we go to the Blowmobile photo again?
Yeah.
Maybe do we present should we present a profile here too? Would that be important? I doubt it because it's saying evidence.
Right, and I don't know how any of these people would be related.
Okay, the only person that would be able to that would be relevant that I might have thought was Phoenix, but.
Ah.
What are you thinking, Martin?
I think I'm overlooking something here that was probably discussed previously, but it's not like we can go back now.
No, there will be a history button eventually.
Yeah.
Which is a very cool quality of life thing for a game like this, where if you miss a bit of dialogue, it's vitally important.
If you miss the T-bone.
Yeah.
On the plate.
And that was unforgivable because that was like a whole different day. Or I think it was like the investigation segment and then into the immediate next trial, but still, that has save points and it recaps.
Yeah, that one was tough.
Yeah, Apollo's gonna have it because it's the new re-release, and then assumedly Edgeworth does because that's after the Apollo Justice trilogy. The falsely advertised Apollo Justice trilogy. What are your thoughts, Ivan? Since you've been paying very close attention to the trial so far.
I'm gonna put my vote on the photo of the dead body.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there are footprints in this photo too. They're just not nearly as noticeable. Ultimately, it all comes down to one point. That being, whether or not it was snowing in the courtyard when the victim was stabbed.
Is that right? But proving that is
Incredibly easy.
Isn't that right?
If we want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo would tell us everything. Of course, I'm referring to the photo of the crime scene.
Not the photo of the map, or the photo of the lease, or the photo of the tracks. This photo number 3.
As you can see, everything is covered with snow, with just one exception.
is that this?
The victim herself, Miss Elise Duanim. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It had stopped snowing when she was killed, that's why.
Yeah.
In other words, if the killer really did go to Eel River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph there should be 2 sets of tracks.
Order. Just what are... I knew it!
Just what are you suggesting, Miles Edgeworth?
It's literally what I was going to say.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but this is simply what all the facts point to. That night, someone used the Blowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple.
Oh, hell yeah.
On the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge. At the time, it was still snowing.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, my computer was lagging really bad for a second because Task Manager did not like, I don't know, me opening it.
It's just like a Discord log whenever I stop streaming.
The Discord also really loves it whenever I turn on my camera.
Or when you share your screen with audio.
True. Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by the snow.
Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained. Can I say something? This all
Can I
sounds
say
like...
something real quick?
No, I wanted to say something. This all sounds a bit
Bro,
fishy.
what if Bikini hit a hard-ass Fortnite move?
let me say that. Fortnite move. Her back, I don't think, would let her.
No. I think Pearl could hit the Fortnite move.
Oh, hell yeah.
Could hit the Fortnite move.
Nasty Fortnite move.
What does, sister?
And then Maya's like, do it again.
Oh, Fortnite move.
Silly shit.
You knocked the wind right out of yourself. Silly shit.
That's Morgan Faye. Keeny's back would crunch the fuck out. Oh, hell yeah. As usual, if you say anything at all related to what's happening on screen right now, I will buy the highest tier subscription of whatever it is that you're selling.
Well, it's infrared monkeys.
That's a mockery? Mockeries? Infrared
Or
mockeries.
infrared mockeries.
Infrared monkeys
Infrared
is pretty hard.
mockery SDDRs 941.
I know you're a robot and aren't listening, but still, that I just want it to be known that if you just put a little effort into trying to sell me this stuff, I will buy it.
Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space at 156 FPBSW.
Cool.
Really?
Apparently.
It's pretty chill, actually.
Pretty chill, pretty nonchalant.
It's nonchalant as hell.
There's only one key for the Blowmobile. I mean, we already revealed this in the alternate timeline.
Furthermore, as the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder.
Which can only mean that night. Iris used the Blowmobile to go to the inner temple. But Iris said she never went there. I should probably press this point some more when I get the chance. Next time.
Oh yeah, sounds good. Good luck on your midterm. Oh, okay.
Bridge to the turnabout?
These four... What's up?
Can we get the fancy song?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I miss Maya. And Phoenix, for that matter.
More.
I mean, fair enough.
I am.
We've seen...
I am.
We saw Maya in Case 3 and the beginning of 5, but we haven't seen the fancy song since Case 2. The hardest case.
Literally.
I mean, Case 4 was the most difficult for some reason, but this one went hard. I mean, my dad was in it. That was pretty cool.
It was pretty chill.
Rondelite is fucking great. He's so funny.
Rondelite is truly a delight.
Yeah, and even Miles Edgeworth knows who Godot is.
Ambiguously? Like, I genuinely think they fucked up. I gotta do my homework on that, but... Yeah, I'm sure I could get my dad to do it. It's especially easy because I'm living at home right now. I can just grab him.
Again, I think the only thing that could make that make sense is if Edgeworth said something about Armando.
But there's no way they would, because, like, we don't know that.
Well, yeah,
who knows?
No,
You know?
who knows, you know?
Yeah. I wouldn't
You
care
never
who
know.
I was till I put on the mask. That's mean, Doge. You're being mean. Anyway.
Adam saying nobody cared who I was till my dad came on the stream.
I mean, and then no one people proceeded to not care after that. But I got a brief little moment right there. So that was nice. I'm paying for the fancy song and I get no respect.
No respect.
I wanted to
No
$200,000 in debt. I took out a loan from
Tender lender.
oh my God. I took out a loan from Tender Lender to pay for the fancy song, and I got no respect.
No respect at all.
No respect.
No respect.
Right.
I called the suicide hotline. They put me on hold. That song, oh, Rappin' Rodney is so good.
Rappin' Rodney is good, bro. It was crazy. When we were driving back from Martin's birthday, there was like the most wild period of time where Cade's car like started falling apart. It was like super foggy, and it was like fucking, it was like weird. And then a part of Rapping Rodney that we had never heard before started playing.
What? How is that possible?
And then immediately after, I was sitting in shotgun, and I was just staring out onto the road, and like Cade has windshield wipers on to like get rid of bugs or something, and just like his windshield wiper right in front of me just fell off.
Right. Yeah, you guys had fun going back. That was for me. That was coming back from last summer's outing. I got to have a lot of fun. Although you were there for that too.
Yeah.
Right?
Again, it's the me sitting in the passenger seat, Curtis. Whoever's car that is, their car gets to break down.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah. Anyway.
Again, his windshield wiper fell off, and I just turned to Cade, and I was just like, "Did you fucking see that?" And he's just like, "No, what happened?" Like, he didn't notice that it fell, and I just said, "Like, your wiper fell off. It just fell off."
I was like staring up there from the back. I was so confused. Like, I heard the sound of it tearing off, and I was like, "What just happened?" And like we'd already had like the flat tire thing, so I was paranoid about shit happening to the car. And I was like, "What just happened?" And then you were just like, "Cade, did you see that?"
I felt like a crazy person because nobody reacted to it until I said something.
So funny.
Trent and I guess playing ball hurt game or whatever.
I'm glad he found people more enthusiastic about that game than I. Although I guess it helps that he has like 4 other people doing that with him, which is rad. I mean, you guys are probably double dipping streams anyway. I know you do it. All right, I can't stop you.
We're not entertaining enough.
I know. It's like it's fine. It doesn't. It's fine.
It's fine. Whatever. Just
whatever.
fucking
It's
go
okay.
watch it. Okay.
Fucking yeah.
Okay.
It's. I don't really. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's your
I'm
life.
not gonna
Dude.
use
Just
anger.
go and do whatever you want to do with it. That's not none of my business.
Okay, bro. It's your life.
Yeah, I'm not.
Bro, it's your life.
I'm not even gonna like be that angry if I'm BQ image. All right, like it's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Just go.
Double dipping is peak ADHD. Look, I mean, it's okay if you pick him. Just like pick one. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I got.
Good night. See you next week.
See you Friday probably. Wednesday, I'm busy, so it's probably Friday. Okay.